Rassie, it's over here. Hi. Um, Things really seem to kind of improve when you empty the bench. Just some comments on the bench players and the impact and what it's like as a coach when you've got that firepower just waiting in reserve.
Yeah, evening everybody, and then the people back home. I know it's already probably close to 12 o'clock at home. So thank you just first of all for the people at home who stayed up and watched the game. And I guess first of all I would say we're playing for them. We're playing for South Africa. And I want to say our captain in his 100th match being taken off because we had to get Andre on who can play loose forward and center, depending if we have a scrum or a line out. So a tough call for a captain to go off at halftime, but when he said it to him, he just took it on the chin, understand. Also, Damien Darlende, that played really well. There was no reason to sub him, but with Andre being able to play both in the scrums and in the back line. So, overall, even Bruin that was subbed at minute 35 because the test match intensity he must get just used to, and I thought he did really well. So when the bench comes on, the guys who started probably soften up the opposition, and then the bench can go and finish it. So yes, even when Mani came up and Sasha went to fullback, so I thought everybody had a good impact. But that impact comes from the players understanding that it's a 23-man effort. In our case, it's 34 guys on tour. So yes, they had a good impact, and but I think overall, the coaches' plans with the coaches made at halftime made it easier for the guys who came up. They had great impact, and that helped a lot. But the guys who started certainly did the softening up work. So yeah, we're very happy with the bench and the way that they did it. But the guys who started did as well, in my opinion.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you and congratulations to you. Rassie, you're making a habit of winning games with 14 players. You did so against Italy and you did so against Portugal. What was your message at halftime?
No, that's why I say I think you got a defense coach, attack coach, but Dwayne's doing the breakdown, Dion the lineouts, down the scrums, Tony the attack, and you have to make plans for attack and defense, breakdown, scrum, lineouts, and then the players comes up with it, which I can take very little credit for what was said at halftime because this bunch, although a lot of people said they getting old, they are wiser, they are calmer under pressure, and we desperately wanted to win this game. I know France are ranked 5th in the world, and people might say, "Oh, you're ranked 1 in the world. You should be for 5 in the world." But playing here, and again, the atmosphere, I think the French can be so proud of their supporters. And it was for us fun. It was intimidating, but luckily we've been through this in 2022 and 2018 or 19 and in 2023. So the experience of the players showed halftime. I wouldn't say calmness. There was definitely not calmness, but making plans, and mostly the assistant coaches and the players. And unfortunately, some guys had to sacrifice in the 100th test match, only playing a half. So yeah, all credit to the whole group.
Good evening, Sia. You probably focused on the preparation of this game all the week, but do you know if there were people of your foundation tonight at the stadium? And do you know if maybe they found fundraisers or partnership here in Paris? Thank you.
I know there's a lot of my family that's here, which I'm grateful for, and people who've helped me along the way. They're all here to come and support. But my whole focus has been definitely on the game and making, because I know how big this game was or it's been, and we knew what the French were going to do, and we saw the way they started, how much they wanted this game. But I think, we'll give credit to them. They really played well, and give credit to my boys as well and our coaching staff for making plans and not panicking. And like coach said, when big calls need to be made, I think that's what makes this team special, because when it comes, it's easy to say you put the team first. A moment like today happens, and then you have to actually do that. And it's not easy, but I think that's what makes our team special. I saw when coach came to ask me, he was really sad, but I'm like, you have to put motion aside in this because I knew like putting a number 5 lock on because we lost Lord. He makes all the calls. Him and the 10 are like, and the 9 are probably the most important people. And the way the boys just fought, and I could see, you just see how special it is. And also, congrats on coach for his 50th, and it hasn't been about him this week, and he's tried to make it about the team and make it special for me. So congrats, coach. Thank you for all that you do for us. You have no idea what you've done. Just not even just rugby, just our mindset, just how we see each other, how we see our country, how much we understand that what this team means, what is done in the past, but you've actually made it that it's a privilege, not pressure, to put on the Springbok jersey. And we're so grateful for you. So many of the things that I speak about when I speak, you don't prep us for interviews, but when we speak, so much that we get from you because you get it and you understand it. So thank you for all that you do. Really appreciate it.
Sia, so you said Rassie looked quite sad when he asked you to come off the field, but was it easy for you to accept? And what impact could you make from the bench in the second half?
You know what's nice is that, coach, I'm not going to lie to you and say it's easy. It's not easy, but you have to put motions inside. The team needs to we have a job to do. There's so many people relying on us, and some things have to be made on the go. And that's what has always bonded us as a team. We always make decisions for what the team needs because so many people rely on the team. So when he made that decision, and it was like, it's all good. And then we went on, but because I knew having a 5 login, it's gonna make life so much easier for everybody else. And this nice thing is that my role in the game itself, there's having Andre there, you could also do the same. And I think, sorry, what was the second part of the question? Oh yeah, and like coach showed us the previous years, and because he told us we knew how much pressure would be in the game. But he showed us the competitive spirit and the excitement we had in the past when we lost in Marseille. You know how you can't, when you're off, you can sit there and moan and be sad, or you can bring as much energy as you can because we don't have a lot of supporters that are out here. And that's what we did on the bench, is bring energy and try not sit down. And the guys, when they look at us, they don't see us dropping our head. They see us try and encourage them and lift them. And it was all part of the prep coming to the game. So we knew wherever you are, you've got a role to play. So that's what we did when we were off the field.
Rassie, yeah. Just the thoughts on the red card. Did you anticipate the straight red? Did you think it was going to go to a bunker at first viewing?
We've learned to accept and make sorry. We've learned to accept and there were times when we would really think and it would bother us for the next 10-15 minutes, but we've now been together since 2018. We've learned that now dwelling on something like that just gets you nowhere. The right or the wrong call, you got a red card. I think it was the red. I don't know if it was a permanent red or 20-minute red. That's probably debatable, but the fact of the matter is we got a red in 2022 with Peter Steff, and we got a yellow on Dion Fourie, and it was also a very close game. So that game gave us experience. But just maybe, sorry, does that answer your question? Just on the previous question that the gentleman asked, the impact that they asked that Siam could make off the bench. The biggest impact is when the whole team saw, I said, Sia, you're not going to play the second half, we're going to put Bruhan on. And he's saying, totally understand. That impact's enough. Then the guys who goes on knows, hey, our captain has played 100 games, is willing not to go onto the second half for the team to win. And that impact is enough. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Sorry about the delay. Guys, congrats on the win. Rassie, I'm wondering, for the audience out there who maybe doesn't know Sia off the field, what does he mean to South Africa and what does he mean to this team? You obviously appointed him to captain this, but what did you see that maybe others didn't see before he was given this role?
We've spoken a lot about that, and a few of those questions were asked in the build-up to the game, and we obviously internally in our team talk about that. I think the connection that he has with all walks of life and age groups and cultures and religions and way of people doing things. We've always said when the bus is on his rush to get to the bus and somebody stops him, he might be a little bit late for the bus, but he'll take a photo of everybody. He'll make sure he'll try to understand. We've got Muslim players in our team, we've got Christian players, we've got colors, we've got black, we've got English, Afrikaans, we've got farm boys, we've got guys from township, we've got private school boys, we've got people who did not even have matric final year in school. There's guys who's got degrees, so the thing is that I love about Sia personally is that he can sit down with probably although Vincent is a guy that has done a lot for him, and he's a very wealthy and great man, and Sia can chat to him, but then Sia can chat to a boy that's struggling, who's in a wheelchair and want to get some hope. And that's what makes Sia special. And not just the word that he stays humble, he understands those people and he spends time. And obviously then when he gets to the team environment, he controls if I can call it, the climate or the vibe in the team really well. And that's what's I admire a lot of things about him, but that's probably the thing that I admire most, that he can create an environment where everybody feel we're all worthy and we're all equal.
Last question.
Hello, sir. Question for Rassie. Were you surprised about the fact that the physicality of the French dropped a lot in the end of the game and your players took advantage of it in the last 20 minutes? All the way here.
Sorry, I couldn't see where you need a hand.
On the top, yeah.
Oh, there, sorry, sir. They haven't played for a while together. I know they played top 14, and that definitely plays a role. You could see that they're planning really well in this game. We knew they're going to maul a lot. We know the way they referee in top 14 is the mauls, is straight up stopping. There's not this technical stuff and stopping a maul, and we prepared for that really well. We know they've got a lot of players missing, like we've got a lot of players missing. But no, them dropping off in the second half, maybe sometimes the way we play puts pressure on them. And in 2022, when we last year, they put on the gas, the foot on the pedal in the second half, and we remember that. And we remember that. Listen, they were also down for 14 men for 10 of the last. So 30 minutes, till minute 74. So that gave us a little bit of breathing space. We did miss a few kicks at penalty. At goal. That could have got us into the lead. But I am pleasantly surprised that we beat them with 15 points. That we didn't expect. I thought it was going to be a drop goal or penalty at the end. Yes, so we're thankful for that, but I think it's maybe just a French team who's played not together for a very long time that maybe caught up with them a little bit.